Hello, welcome to the AI Powered Workshop intro. My name is Stephanie Willis. I am the founder of FundReady, and I'm excited to tell you about this workshop. It is going to be so beneficial for you. If you're here, of course you are, I suspect that you've applied for grants and you didn't win them. You didn't get a response. You didn't get any insight into why you didn't get selected for a grant, or you are looking to add grants to your overall funding strategy, which is a good move. The AI powered workshop is my first offering for those who are a little bit intimidated by the grant writing process. And so, what we're going to do in this workshop is we're going to walk through 8 sections of grant readiness. Now, before I mention that, I want to say that there's a grant readiness tool on my website, fundready.app/starter kit, or it could be /starter kit. So fundready.app/starter kit. Take the grant readiness assessment. That is going to give you some um, clear idea of where you stand with grant readiness. Just how prepared are you? How ready are you? If you didn't take that because that would have led you here. But if you hadn't taken it, you haven't seen it, then go and take it. It's going to give you a great summary and an evaluation that you can download and you can save. It gives you an opportunity to set a roadmap for yourself, right? To set up a strategy plan along with us at FundReady to make sure that you're ready to land those grants when those opportunities show up. So now, in this workshop, we're going to go through 8 sections of the grant readiness checklist. We're going to look at your mission, your vision, and your core values. And as simple as that sounds, that is the baseline foundation for your identity as an organization. And everything that you do and every message that you put out is rooted in this identity. And everything that you do, when a funder is looking at your proposal package, that message should permeate the proposal, right? It shouldn't drift or shift as they move through your package. That's important to know. In the class, though, we're going to look at things like your positioning statement. So, where you sit in the landscape of what you do in your community. We're going to be looking at who you serve, why you serve them, what's your why, how you serve them, what the programs are, what the programs do, and what impact you're having on your community, as well as the most important thing, which is how they benefit. How are their lives changed and transformed because of what you do? So, those are the things that we're going to cover. And we're also going to look at the program overview in detail. That's also very important because the programs or the impact is exactly what the funders are funding. So they're funding the programs, but through the lens of your impact. What impact are you creating in the community? Now, the funder is coming alongside you as an investor. They are actually a stakeholder, a beneficiary in a sense. They're not looking for a financial outcome, they're looking for an impactful outcome. They want to align with you, your organization, and celebrate the wins of the impact that you're creating. So, a funder is going to set aside funds to fund certain priorities. The priorities are the things that matter most to them as a funder, whether they are a corporation, setting aside corporate funds. They might be a family foundation, a legacy foundation, a community foundation, but they're going to outline what they fund. And what that means is these are the things that we care about and things that we care about putting money aside for or investing money in the outcomes that you, organization, you, leader, are creating out of that fund, out of those dollars. So while they're gifting the money, they are looking for an ROI. And that is why the structure, the infrastructure that your programs run on, that your organization runs on or operates alongside of, is necessary because that gives the funders the not only the outcomes that they're looking for, or it gives them the ROI that they're looking for. It shows them the proof, it gives them the data, and it translates everything that you do into language that they understand. And that's where I come in the picture because I worked in corporate for 25 years, about 25 years. It's been a long time. And I was the translator. I translated that data into information that the leadership team could understand. And I built the databases, I built the platforms that would process the data, that would define the data, that would translate the data and present the data in the exact format that they required to go into their meetings, to talk to their stakeholders, to talk with their, beneficiaries. Which would be the shareholders, to explain the performance, whether we were performing at target, whether we were underperforming, whatever that looked like. I was the translator that took that business intelligence and made it intelligent. I took that data and made it intelligent. So that's what I do for you through FundReady. And we do this together. These workshops are live. And so that gives you the opportunity to ask questions if you have them and to learn from your peers. This is a community. We're going to learn together. We're going to grow together. We're going to walk together. Now, one of the things that I've come to recognize, not only for the community, but even for myself, is that when you are presenting your proposal and you're sharing your impact with funders, sometimes the obstacle that is there that's keeping you from being funded is the inability to see your own value. You can see the value in the work that you do. That's why you've built this organization. But sometimes there's a bit of a block where you don't see the value in yourself. So when you don't see the value in your work as an individual, you may have a difficult time articulating that value, which is your organization. Your organization is you. If you're a founder watching this video, you and your organization are synonymous. And so when you're presenting your organization, the value that you add to the community, the impact that you're having, you're presenting yourself, right? When you're down in the weeds and you're doing all the hard work, it is hard to see, you know, the bird's eye view of what you do and the impact that you're having. It is difficult then to translate that into the language that the funders need to see because you've minimized your impact. I know I've done so myself for a long time. And so I want to help you through that. We're going to get beyond that wall. We're going to first identify it. We're doing that right here. We're going to find it and break down that wall so that as we're building the assets for your organization, we're calling these assets your body of knowledge. We want to make sure that we're capturing all of the things that you do, all of the wonderful work that you do, how you do it, who you're serving, and how they are benefiting from your organization and everyone that you've employed to assist and to serve. That is what we're going to do with this workshop. I'm pretty sure that I went totally off script, but this is the best because this is who I am and this is what we do. And this is what you need to do in your proposal. The funders need to see you. They need to see that passion. They need to know your why. They need to understand how you reach the people. They need to be able to connect with your message, but you need to be able to put it into the language that they do understand. So I really hope to see you in a workshop. If you didn't do the grant readiness assessment, then take that first and then really read into the output. It's a 62-point assessment. The scoring is pretty awesome. I think it does a great job of helping you to see where you sit in your readiness. And I want to help you become all the way ready. I want to help you to remove every obstacle and every dependency that stands between you and maximum impact, because that's what funding helps you achieve, is maximum impact. After you do the grant readiness, and if you've already done it, then after this video, go and sign up for the workshop. It's going to be great. The value of what you get out of that workshop well exceeds the price that you're paying for it. I did that intentionally. And I do look forward to seeing you in the workshop. The details and everything is going to be in your pack when you do the assessment. I forgot to mention, you also will get my starter kit. I think it's about 30 pages. The starter kit already has about 12 evergreen grants in it. That just means these grants are always available. They have an open and a close date, but they're cyclic, right? So they might be offered yearly, they might be offered quarterly, whatever that funder has set as its a cycle, but that just means, it's evergreen for my grant kit. It's always relevant. There's also some other insightful information in there and more information about the workshops, I believe. But all of that is available at the website. And if you don't get the starter kit for some strange reason, just reach out to me because I really want you to have that. Because when you start the workshop, you know how wonderful it's going to be to have a grant or two or three already in mind that you want to be prepared for. That is going to supercharge your learning and help to anchor in and integrate everything that we talk about in the workshop. So, once again, I hope to see you there. My name is Stephanie. I'm the founder of FundReady, and I look forward to helping you create maximum impact.